This season, Tottenham Hotspur will finish above arch-rivals Arsenal for the first time since 1994-95 and have kept the pressure on league leaders Chelsea from the off, playing an attractive, dynamic, high-pressing style of football. Mauricio Pochettino, who previously led Southampton to their highest finish in 8th place in 2013-14, will oversee the team's transition from White Hart Lane to a new stadium and has confirmed his status this season as one of the top managers in the league. Spurs have played with two main formations this season, a 4-2-3-1 and a 3-4-2-1. Though their style of play, with fullbacks pushing high and a central midfielder dropping deep, means that both systems can interchange during matches if required. Indeed, when in possession in the 4-2-3-1, it's not unusual for one of the attacking midfield trio, often Christian Eriksen, to drop off and create a spare man in the centre or offer an option between the lines for forward transitions. Similarly, in defence in the 4-2-3-1, with Eriksen or another attacking midfielder dropping off, the spare central midfielder, usually the more defensively minded Eric Dyer, can drop between the midfield two into a half-back position. This is something Pochettino regularly did at Southampton, where Victor Wanyama, now at Spurs as well, was the anchor who dropped in between the centre-backs when needed. Spurs defend narrowly where possible, with the three attacking midfielders pressing high, and one of the two deeper central midfielders happy to cover a cross in the half space in front of the fullback on the side where the opposition is attacking. In transition, the fullbacks push high, often playing as high as wingers might, while being covered by one of the two midfielders, again usually Dyer. This is why when Spurs move to a 3-4-2-1, it's a simple transition. The fullbacks are auxiliary wide midfielders in attack already, and Dyer is used to dropping off. In attack, Spurs have a variety of options. Their players are comfortable on the ball, happy to drop into space or wide, and with Harry Kane as a direct forward who also moves laterally, there is space behind him for runs. In both formations, Eriksen is often the focal point around whom the attack moves. With 34 games played, he has 12 assists, 8 goals, and has created 101 chances including assists, the most of any player in the Premier League. Eriksen drops off into space, leaving a trident of Kane, Dele Alli, and usually Son Heung-min ahead. These three can then play as much as the top end of the 3-4-2-1 does, with one, often Son, peeling wide into space before running back across the box, and one, usually Dele Alli, dropping into space ahead of the back four before surging late into the box. This level of movement, combined with skillful players who are used to interchanging and capable of receiving and giving the ball under pressure, makes Tottenham hard to defend against. The fullbacks, either Kyle Walker or Kieran Trippier on the right, and Danny Rose or Ben Davies on the left, get forward to create overloads that allow the wider of the attacking three midfielders to drift inside. As wingbacks or even defensive wingers in the 3-4-2-1, these overloads are again created, and the narrower top three where Spurs effectively play two up and one dropping whilst rotating, benefit from the width provided by the wingbacks getting forwards. Both systems rely on the quality of the fullbacks. They must be able to defend narrowly, augmented by a deeper dropping central midfielder, and then burst forwards and wider when in possession. The use of a central midfielder who drops off into space in front of the centre-backs allows a degree of cover, and it's noticeable that Spurs have Wanyama, who played this role at Saints, and Dyer, a converted defender, who both function in this way so well. Ahead of them, Spurs are flush with players who can not only pose a goal threat, but can also drop off between the lines and play through passes, and are all capable of playing in each other's positions. Ahead of them is Harry Kane, a superb striker who is also able to drop into space or pull wide and shoot from acute angles accurately. It's a potent mix, superbly coached and organised, and explains why Spurs are pushing Chelsea all the way this season.